I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Roby in his last outing with 12 points from 10 feet away. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
San Antonio trailing here. And here's Jones. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
James against Jones. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Timeout called, the Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we have to take another look at that block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Now, here is James. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Inside.
Oh, what a shitty pass.
And they're running. Here's Jones. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
James finds Antetokounmpo. James, a good look.
That was a terrible shot.
And that one's long.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Johnson. Stymied by Middleton.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Oh, deflected. It's deflected. And they get it back. James inside, working on Jones. 3 on the clock. Back to James from downtown. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Now, here is James. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He's putting this...
I love getting hit up.
To the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
The Spurs have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Jones against James. And it looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Right wing. Back to Vassell. James with a steal. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion, but MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Milwaukee on D. 4-point game. Pirtle, the pass to Jones. Holiday against Vassell. Here's Jones. Rejected by James.
Let's keep running. That's not.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Here's Roby. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Holiday. James with the ball. He's picked up by Jones.
Oh my God, really?
James can't get it to
That's
go.
what my guy does.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
No reverse in the head,
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Roby to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And that one's good. Middleton.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Now here's Jones. Pirtle. San Antonio again missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
James up top, defended by Jones. And Lopez gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Good scorer.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one drops. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Milwaukee in the lead. James with the ball. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Over Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. And it's in there.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Jones against James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Pirtle. Well, at this early stage in the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that has some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ibaka, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. Now, here is James. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
McDermott against Ingles. McDermott, the pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to Bates-Diop. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Ingles.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the jam by Ibaka.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
James against Jones. From 9 feet out. The shot won't fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Collins. Over James. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Bobby Portis. First.
Free throw is good from Collins. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's McDermott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. Ingles against McDermott. Collins outside. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Collins has got 6.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Here's James. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Jones misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The Spurs shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Bates Diop. Collins outside. That three's off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James passes to Ibaka and stolen by McDermott. Here's Richardson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. James outside. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Jang. Collins comes in for Bates Diop. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jones in for Richardson. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Ingles, he's checked in for Allen. And James is subbed in for Holiday. We've got Doug McDermott. Jakob Poeltl out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8. Shot from 12. Here's Poeltl. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free
I'm done playing this.
throws. So it's a narrow victory.
I don't want to play this.